What's up, my people? Do you know that there are some important basic terms you will lack the knowledge in the primary level? You find it very difficult to assimilate in the tertiary level. Now, there are some important basic terms you need to understand. That is what I'm going to discuss right now. In a trade, when you're opening a trade in your trading app, before you open the trade, there are three terms that normally stays in the trading app. That is to say, your account balance, your equity, and your free margin, right? Once there's no trade running on the app, let's say for example the MT4 app, you will see the account balance, the equity, and the free margin. But once you place a trade, then you start seeing extra terms like your margin, your free margin, and position, right? So I'm going to explain these terms in the most simplest way that you'll be able to understand it and how to apply it without wasting time. Your account balance. What is your account balance? Your account balance is actually your fund, right? It is your money, the money you funded through your broker. Maybe you're using any broker and you funded through the brokerage platform, then you come to your trading app. This is the money you deposited from your brokerage platform, and you come to your app, you see the money there. That's your original, your initial fund, right? Your account balance is just your money. Now the next is the equity. What is equity? Equity is simply your account balance plus or minus your floating profit or loss. Let me break it down. Now your account balance plus or minus what? The floating, your profit or loss. That is to say, if you enter a trade and you have an account balance of $200, right? And you enter a trade and in that trade you started profiting in $100. Let's say for example you enter a trade and in the trade that you entered, you now started profiting $100. Now your equity simply means your $200 account balance plus the profit. Now your equity is now $300. Let me also use another example. For example, you have $100 account, right, as your account balance, and you enter a trade, and in that trade you start profiting $300, right? So your equity is simply your account balance, which was the $100 plus your $300 profit. That's $400. That's the equity, right? So it is the current value of your money as you are trading. Because when you're not trading, your equity is always the same thing as your account balance. But once you start trading, the equity always varies as you trade, right? And for example, again, another example, you have a $200 account, you enter a trade, and unfortunately, from that $200 account, you enter a losing trade and you are losing $50. Your equity simply means the $200 minus $50, and your equity is now $150, right? So that's equity. And the next one is free margin. See free margin as an extra change you have after purchasing something in the market. You went to the market, you bought several things, you have a budget, you bought things, and after buying every other thing, you have an extra cash. That's your free margin. So it is the money in your account that allows you to place new trades. The money in your account that allows you to place new trades. So see it as an extra cash that you can use to also spend after you've placed a trade, right? Now these are the three terms. These are the three terms that you see why a trade is not on. But immediately you place a trade, you start seeing extra terms like the margin level, and the position. So let's discuss margin. What is margin? Margin is simply the money that is set aside by your broker. Who sets the money aside? Your broker, right? They set this money aside, like they automatically lock this money. It is the money locked by your broker for you to open and maintain a trade, right? The next one is your margin level. Now see your margin level as your what? Hospital. It really tells if you were able to open new trades as regard the current value of your account, right? So your margin level will tell if you can still open new trades. So it gives the current level, the health level of your account. Then positions, either a buy position or a sell position. For a buy position, you can either say it is a buy position or it is longing or uptrending. Then for a sell position, you either say it's a sell position, downtrending, or going short, right? So I hope you are clarified by this explanation. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.